Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Gordon Francis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in now,
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ed Edler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
The 0-1 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Verdugo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1 to 2-2 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rail. Here.
JT Realmuto is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 11, JT Realmuto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this one skips in for a ball. Espinoza, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The third baseman.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Judge at third, Stanton on second, Espinoza on at first with nobody out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Batting it, the shortstop.
So striding in, Chris Owings. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The man on third with 2 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 9 minutes. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Popped him up. Caratini is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Danny.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Chopper, foul. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ed Edler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Verdugo stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's going, runner. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Damian Hollis enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Hollis.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Espinoza. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now, Nick Prado. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Stanton on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alejandro Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Elvis Villarreal, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Vinny Domet will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Vinny Domet. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Owings. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Ed Edler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left.
Leading up for the Royals, the
now
catcher,
to the plate, JT Realmuto, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. At the plate, Tim LaCastro. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Up next
so here's the Royals DH, Brian Ramiro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ramiro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he falls behind 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another chance? Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
1-0.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Left field.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, Alex.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
Espinoza.
Alex Espinoza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Yanks able. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
up
at the
for the
plate,
Royals,
Danny
the
Nowakowski.
center
He'll look to
fielder,
bounce back after
Danny
striking out his last time up.
Nowakowski.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Adam Dougherty. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
0-1, here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Runner at third here, nobody out. One and two now.
Count 1 and 2.
And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
One run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Popped high in the air. Caratini has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third
Trying
baseman.
to pick things up where he left off. Alejandro Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's lost.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Elvis Villarreal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Villarreal, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 0-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Popped him up. LeCastro waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
so
batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch coming. Here it is. In his career, Owings brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Royals.
Settling in now, Vinny Domit. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it
now
hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Tim LeCastro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting,
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Danny.
Digging in, Danny Nowakowski. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Three and one. The 3-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Nowakowski is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ed Edler is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in, Alex Verdugo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set, here it comes. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Down the third baseline. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Adam Doherty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boat. As we enter the middle innings, it's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And that's out number 1.
Now
sliding into the box,
baseman,
Nick Prado. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Alejandro Sanchez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Sanchez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Espinoza moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So they pick. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Leading off the inning, Vinny Domit, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching.
Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Holder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tim LaCastro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Christopher Bagley. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Now the double steal is on here. Longoria's there. Now the runners take off again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Owings ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder,
coming to
number
the plate
12.
now, Danny Nowakowski.
Nowakowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Espinoza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next for New York, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Owings.
Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 40, Javi Guerra.
Here's Chris Owings now as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he popped him up. Dougherty calls for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Victor Caratini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Dougherty takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ed Edler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The center.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Adam Doherty. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
The second baseman.
Here comes the
Adam
first pitch.
Doherty.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0. One and one the count now. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Prado. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump. Maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box now, Alejandro Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now back.
Into the box, Elvis Villarreal. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Judge is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Vinny Gilman. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Aaron Judge. Your
Tony
attention, please.
Theophanopoulos
Now
enters from the
for the
pen to
Royals.
start the 9th inning as he'll try
Number
to keep the
33,
score right where it is
Tony
heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Theophanopoulos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
No strike.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And that's over. 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
At
back
the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
1 ball.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get... David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 30.
Now in the box, Tim LeCastro. First delivery to him on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christopher Bagley. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to third. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Ready once again, Danny Nowakowski. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Power.